What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are bringing you an improvement for already what I think is one of the best products on the market. So Ciro Cyberchargers, we've been rocking Cyberchargers, I feel like, since the Cybercharger came out.
Yeah.
Even like before YouTube. I mean, this is a product that has evolved, and we've been lucky to have a chance to evolve with it, and now it's evolving again. Because I think one of the biggest complaints with the Cybercharger is that the arms on the Cybercharger are kind of big, and they can if you're not careful, they can like hold down the buttons on your phone.
Yeah. They are. They're the one that I have on here it's very thick, and it's very close to hitting that button you don't want it hitting.
Right. And because this is a wireless charger, with wireless charging, your phone needs to be
a certain spot,
kind of where it needs to be.
Yep.
And different phones on the market have different sensitivities, different models have different sensitivities. So what Ciro has done is they've come out with this small kit, 25 bucks, and it changes the arm style on those on the Cybercharger, and it's called the trim line kit, but it does make the arms a little slimmer.
Yeah.
And it also provides you with a new base, and it has some grip on the base, some rubber grip on the base, which the old one is just kind of like a flat kind of
piece of plastic
there.
Okay.
So easy install. We're gonna get into this right now. We're gonna show you how to do this step by step, and let's get it done. Everything that's in the package, we'll just dump this out here. Silica gel we don't need. These are the the new trim line arms, and the base with the extra rubber on it, and in true Ciro fashion, your full color instructions. One thing I noticed Ciro started adding to their instructions is a little QR code, and that, if you scan that, will take you right to the product page where there is additional instructions and or any videos about the install. First thing we're going to do here is we are going to get the Cybercharger off the bike. So we just have a little plastic nut here that goes to the ball joint, and then we are going to unplug the power cord and pop this off the ball joint, and there we go. So first thing that we're going to do here is we're going to unscrew this cam screw here that holds on the wings that hold in your cell phone, and all that's going to come apart there. Don't be afraid. Some springs. Alright, I'm just going to leave all of this together for the time being. Then we're going to flip this over. We have 5 screws in the back. These 4 are longer screws. This one's a shorter one. And then we're just going to lift off the back here. It's nice and loose. Alright. And there we have the charger. And we're going to take this out. Okay. Here we go. We're going to take these springs out of these old pieces. And so this is the back. The whole point of putting these on is you want this slope down to be on the top, as you can see. And you can see, compared to, this is the old piece that was going on, this is the new piece. Again, the whole advantage being that this is not going to be near the buttons on your phone. Alright, so we know that this is the back, and that one's going to go on that side. So they gave us a new bottom piece here that I will put on, because this new bottom piece has some nice new grip on the bottom of it. You can see the difference in these two here, if we focus, as opposed to just the plain flat bottom. Now, putting this in, you just want to make sure that this goes in the appropriate, there's notches here for this to slide in, and you want to make sure that you are putting this in level and not cockeyed. Alright, so we're going to do that. That's in. And now we are going to get this back screwed back on. Get these pieces out of the way. Our 1 short screw, our 4 long screws. Okay, now we're ready to go. Like we said, we want this slant on the top there, going down. So I'm going to put these springs in here. I'm going to slide that in. It's just going to be loose. I'm going to get the other side. We're going to put our anchor sleeve in there. So 2 springs and then the threaded piece that the screw will go into. Same thing on this side, 2 springs and then the cam thread. And these pieces line up pretty easily. There's not a ton of play in there. And the nice thing about this is once you get this cam adjusted to your phone, you don't have to adjust it anymore. It'll just stay locked there. Alright. And that's the nice little update. Looks very cool, a little less bulky. Alright, and some nice footing on this bottom piece. And we'll make sure the screws are tight and get it back on the bike. So, again, real easy. We're just going to pop this onto the ball joint. Alright. Honestly, one of the best mounting systems on the market, this ball joint. And then we're just going to get this screw, this plastic nut on those threads. And then that's it. And we're just going to plug it in, down bottom. And then you just want to adjust it for your phone. And I like mine a little tight. A little snug when it goes in. So I take a few minutes, just get that adjustment right. Plus you want to get the height of this that is correct so that because this is a wireless charger, so that when your phone is in the holder that it's charging, because some phones are a little bit more sensitive than others. And then once that's in, you just lock down your cam. Easy install. I mean, a couple screws. I gotta tell you, I was a little afraid to I hate taking apart things that work.
Yeah, a mechanism that you think once it comes apart, it's not going back on.
Am I gonna get it back together? But as you saw, super easy, 5 screws and just keeping, I mean, it's 4 springs and a threaded rod and, something to thread in there. It's not complicated to put it together. Keep your parts organized, and looks a lot better on the bike. It doesn't have that like bulky arm on the side, right. So it is a little bit more low profile, and it's away from the buttons.
Yeah.
So
I know that when I'm riding, or in the past when I'm riding, and I want to like just kind of turn my screen off, it's hard to get my hand in there and hit the button because the button is so close to the arm. So I'm very excited to try that new one and see how easy that works.
Very cool. And you know what, the phone, I mean, obviously you're going from like this big piece of plastic to like a skinnier piece of plastic, so is the phone going to be secure? And the phone, I feel like the phone is just as secure,
yeah,
with that. I've never had a phone bounce out of this. We've never lost a phone from one of these.
It's solid.
From one of these, and I've taken off down the road and forgot to put the cam lock down.
We've gone off-roading.
we have actually.
So, yeah, and you don't have to. Yeah, I mean, it obviously helps to lock that in place, but if you've got it twisted enough, it won't matter.
Yep. And once you set that cam lock, it's a set it and forget it. It's just up and down, phone in, phone out. So very nice product. We'll have a link below to both the Cybercharger and the new Trimline kit. And that's it, man. It's your first time here. Hit that subscribe button.
This is a must-have for me. This is like, if you ask, like, what's the first thing you go on your bike? It's this phone charger.
Yeah.
So if you guys, and you see it all the time on social media, what phone charger are you using, and people argue this to death, but I'm telling you, this is the best one.
Yeah, and mostly because it charges like wirelessly. I don't need, you know, when we had the wired chargers, which was the first evolution of the Ciro Cybercharger, we had that little USB kind of extension into your phone adapter. Always the fail point.
Yep, always.
Always fail
I actually had one of those burn up.
Did you?
It melted the wire.
Yeah, they're just, USBs are not made for the weather, and it's, you know, I don't care like where you're at. Here, your phone, the plug-in for your phone is like flat against the base, so no water's going to get in there.
This isn't the smallest phone charger out there.
That's
you know what I mean?
Complaint, I think.
Which is what, you know, people complain about how it looks, but if you want a phone on your bike, not going anywhere, this is the one to have. This isn't.
And always charging to use your GPS on a long ride.
It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. So, again, I swear by this, and I'll argue with anybody.
Awesome.
All right.
So listen, thanks for watching. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, give us a thumbs up, and we'll catch you on the next one.